Good evening, ladies and gents. Welcome to another video of the channel. And today we're going to be talking about the Golden State Warriors. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get into it. The Warriors have surpassed expectations and their record right now is 9-2 to start off the season. And this earns them the third spot in the Western Conference, beating teams like the Boston Celtics, which I know they didn't have Jaylen Brown or Tingus Pingus, but they were still able to win and keep the game pretty close. And they also did match up well against OKC, and they also beat them as well. Yet again, the OKC Thunder did not have Chet as he went down early in the game with an injury. But the Warriors just kept their head down and they kept grinding until they saw that W. But the only concern is if the Golden State Warriors can actually keep a lead. Against the Rockets, they had a 31-point lead, and the Rockets found a way to fight back. They eventually tied the game, and it went down into overtime where the Warriors then took care of business. Even against OKC as well, they outscored us in the fourth quarter 37-20. But luckily, my GOAT, Stephen Curry, clutched up and pretty much won the game for us. Coming down to the last buckets, he definitely delivered. Last season, though, was a whole different story. We struggled a lot trying to keep a lead or even gain a lead in general, but this team this year looks a lot more fundamentally sound as we've got a deeper roster with better pieces. Although we did lose to the Cavaliers, I know. It's crazy how they're 12-0. Bars, that was not part of the video, but it is now. So somebody please beat the Cavaliers. I'm tired of this 12-0 streak, bro, please. This team so far is a top 3 offensive squad, thanks to one man, but we'll talk about him in just a second. Seriously though, who thought or expected the Warriors to be a top 3 offensive team? And Curry doesn't even have to do that much for this team to actually succeed in this department, which gives him a rest to deliver in late game situations where we need him the most, especially against a team like OKC or the Celtics or the Cavs. And to know that this works for only 10 games into the season, it makes you wonder if the Warriors could actually make this happen for the rest of the remainder of the season. As we slide along to the defensive end, we are a top 5 team amongst all teams, which is insane. I do have to give credit to Darth Mule. He looks really good on that side of the ball right now. Being disruptive, getting into passing lanes, being a leader as we need that in Draymond. Can you just act right, bro? Like, that's all I want. And so far, he's doing pretty good. He's acting right. I respect that. Thank you so much, Draymond. Although he is not the only player that I want to give credit here on the defensive end, as we have guys in DeAnthony Melton and GP2, and also down low in TJD and also Looney, and Curry also stepping it up as well. Now, to get back what I was saying earlier about one man, that guy has to be Buddy Hield. He has been ridiculous for the Warriors to start the season off. He's averaging 18 points per game, 50% from the field, and shooting an insane 49% clip from 3. When you add a player like him to a 3-point oriented organization, this makes for a formula, a greatness of wins that can be contributed to this team. The Warriors are utilizing this man so perfectly, and he fills that Klay Thompson roll-up so much as he's getting these opportunities, coming off of screens and off the dribble. Heck, even one-legged. Buddy was, like I said, the perfect replacement for Klay Thompson. Also, over Buddy's entire career so far, over his 9 years, he is shooting an insane clip from 3. He's shooting 40% from there. But now, if you ask me if he can for sure carry that on towards the remainder of the season, I'm going to say no. Unfortunately, it's just I don't see him maintaining this insane percentage from 3 or from the field. It's going to dip down. It's only the start. But if he could at least be a fraction of what he is right now, then Golden State is in a perfect, great spot for right now. The big question, though, is if the Golden State Warriors' whole entire roster can keep this play up. And I'm going to say yes, they can. This team looks very legit. Of course, we're going to have our ups and downs during the season, but if we can win games against some of these lower teams and blow them out and also play great teams and give them a run for their money, then that's a dub in my book. And also winning those games as well would be fantastic. But let's say things go downhill. Golden State's going to have to look for a trade during the season or maybe during the trade deadline. And a guy that could be in those mentionings is Jonathan Kuminga. it's not out of the question that the Golden State Warriors might look to maybe move Jonathan Kuminga. Right now in the season, he's averaging 15 points a night, and that's pretty good for him, but the fit is just a little wonky with these other pieces that is within the offense, as he's trying to get his more and more instead of maybe passing the ball or just sharing the ball, sharing the shots, and it's just not really going the way right now that I guess the Golden State Warriors want it to go. Of course, if Golden State wants to maximize that window, they can definitely trade Jonathan Kuminga during the trade deadline. But if it's not broke, don't fix it. And I feel like they're not going to make a move unless things go downhill. And that is perfectly fine if they do trade Jonathan Kuminga, because they can maybe actually get a center. Even though TJD is a good center, he's a young center. He's going to make mistakes. And not to say that a guy that they trade for Jonathan Kuminga and get back isn't going to make mistakes, but the guy that they might get back in a center or something will at least have some kind of experience, some kind of feel for the game more than TJD. Oh, yes. This game was spicy. Nah, not that spicy. But this game was pretty close the whole way through. With Curry clutching up, he actually had the last 12 points for the Golden State Warriors down the stretch, and a crazy three that he put up against Derek Lively to finally send the dagger home to the Dallas Mavericks and say, hey, it's time to pack your bags and go back to Dallas, sucker. Overall, this game was, I think, the best game that the Golden State Warriors have actually played this season, and it was really entertaining to see. I understand that PJ Washington was out for the Mavs, and he's a very crucial piece who can knock down threes in the corner. But to see that we could win this game, although we did keep it close, it's a miracle. And it is very nice to see that a Golden State team like this is actually playing well. But Klay Thompson, I do have to give you props. You did do pretty good. You did score 22 points this game, made some clutch threes down the stretch as well as yourself. And that was pretty cool to see. Although it did suck to see you on the other side of the ball. It pained my soul to see that. The tribute video pained my soul. And it really just made me sad to see that Klay is really gone from the Warriors. It just makes you sad. But I'm happy as frick that we won, Klay. We had to handle business still. I mean, you come home, we still had to handle business. We had to get you on out of here. So that's what we had to do. But that is all that I have to say about the Golden State Warriors. All right, you guys have made it to the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. And if you enjoyed, please go ahead, hit that like button, and let me know what you want in the comments down below. And if you guys like videos like this where I can kind of break down these teams and the stuff, like I low-key enjoyed this. I'm not gonna hold you. This was actually very nice. And if y'all want to see me break down one of your favorite teams like this, let me know in the comments down below as well. And don't forget to subscribe, as we have finally hit 300. So let's make a push to 350. I don't want to say 400 because I don't want to. That's a lot going on. So let's just push to 350 first. But very blessed to have 300. And also, I will be making a video soon with my boy ThatBoiHatchi. Now, this man makes beats, but that is basically my brother. I'm not gonna lie, man. I know this dude for a long time, man. That's my brother right there. And man, his beats go stupid. Y'all, please support my brother. Please. Soon we plan to collab together, and we plan to play a Roblox horror game soon, and I'm happy and excited as frick. I cannot wait. That's gonna be a crazy video. Although I was thinking about maybe uploading some scary games on the channel, you know what I'm saying? I mean, sorry guys, my light just cut out. I don't know what happened right there, but I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, I'm very excited to be making something like this with him. Very nice. Very nice. And I'm gonna put his YouTube right here, also his TikTok right there, so y'all go ahead, hit him up. He posts more on TikTok than YouTube, so if you got TikTok, hit him up. And that's all I have to say, guys. And oh damn, I didn't even get to finish what I was saying. Yeah, I'll probably, whenever we do film everything, I'm probably gonna post it on a Sunday. I could make it a Sunday thing, because I don't want to make it like a during the week kind of thing. I want to put it towards like the weekend kind of thing. Y'all can enjoy it and then get ready for a video around Tuesday. So that'd be kind of fire. Still working on the short film right now, so you know, kind of booked up right now, so I can't really film with him right now. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. So Hopefully you guys all do have a blessed day, and Mr. Beard is out.